Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we've got kind of like an Easter 2-week off vlog. However, I've managed to get some clips of some things that I've done so far, but we are now on the Wednesday of the second week and I have been absolutely rubbish at filming and vlogging for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick rundown of what's happened so far and insert the clips as to where we are, and then I will hopefully pick this vlog back up for the last remaining days and do some live vlogging for you guys, because I have been absolutely useless. So I'm very sorry. But before we get into what we've been up to, I did want to talk about the book that I have been reading throughout the Easter vlog, because I have been reading books for different videos which you guys will see, but there was this one book which I picked up and it was a 5-star and I didn't include it in any video, so I was reading it very much for my own pleasure, but I wanted to discuss it here, and that is The Correspondent by Virginia Evans. Wow, 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 what a book. The hype that everyone has seen, or has like everyone's seen about it, is so worth it. In this book you are following Sybil, and Sybil is an elderly lady and she has, for all of her life, she's lived in America, she was adopted, and she writes letters to everyone, like absolutely everyone you can think of. Teachers, authors, friends, family. There's emails in here. It is beautifully written. In this like novel, you are following Sybil's life through a series of letters and correspondence. So none of it is written in kind of long prose. It's all written in letters, which meant that reading this book was beautifully done, because you could absolutely fly through this book. Every time I was like, oh, this one's only a couple of pages long, I'll just read this one, or I'll read the next couple of pages. And so I flew through this book. I felt like I really got to know Sybil. I got to know some of the other characters as well. She creates some unlikely friendships with a customer service rep. It is just so well done. You are following Sybil's life. You're seeing her connections with her children, with her like family, with her friends, seeing about thoughts that she's had about her adoption and about birth families as well as her adopted families. And it is just honestly a beautiful way of writing a book. I've never seen anything quite like this, where you get no prose, you get no like long written, it's all just correspondence. I went into this one slightly wrong in the sense that I thought it was just the letters that she has received, whereas it's both. So it's letters that she's sent and letters she's received, which means you get such a wonderful kind of two-sided story. You're seeing friendship issues be resolved and created, you're seeing family drama, you're seeing her genuine thoughts on books and like her reaching out to authors and giving her genuine thoughts and opinions, and it's just, I am obsessed. I could talk about this book to no end. I want to recommend it to absolutely everyone to read. It is so good, and yeah, I would highly recommend. If you're looking for quite a quick and easy book as well, this one is the way to go forward, and I think I'm actually going to try and lend it out to my best friend soon, because I think this is a book that she will enjoy. But that being said, let's get into the Easter holidays and what I've actually been getting up to. Okay, so my Easter holidays actually started on Easter weekend. So Good Friday, myself, my dad, my brother and my brother's girlfriend all drove up to Sidmouth, and we went and saw my grandma, and we went just to have a look around. It's kind of a home away from home for us. And so we went up there. They do something every year called a bun fight, which they give out 2 hot cross buns, an orange and a cream egg in a little bag to all the children. And we used to go up all the time, obviously, to get the bags of buns, but now that we're too old, we don't get them, but we still go up there. We see family, we see friends, and it's just a wonderful day. And then we went for some lunch with everyone there before heading home. That evening I went out with my boyfriend and his friends. They were going to an event that was happening in Plymouth. I was just meeting them for a couple of drinks beforehand, which I drank mocktails and then went and picked them up later. So they had a great time. I then came home, and then Saturday I actually got up and we went to Darts Farm for the Tulip Festival, which I did get some clips and some pictures of, so I will insert them for you here. So as you can see, Darts Farm was absolutely beautiful. We had such a wonderful, wonderful day. We picked our own tulips. We went round, obviously got lots of photos, lots of videos, bits and pieces like that as well. So it was such a beautiful day. And then on the way back from there, we actually went to go and visit my boyfriend's parents because they were away in the caravan. So we went and visited them, spent a couple of hours with them in the afternoon after getting lunch, and then just went back to his and had a really, really chilled evening. We then on Sunday went to my brother's football before going on a walk and another just chilled evening where I stayed at his. And then on the Monday, I wasn't feeling very well. I had some acid reflux, so we had like a really bed chilled day together. I then came home and I stayed at my house on the Monday night. Tuesday, I believe he worked. I can't remember what I did. I think I just had like another relaxed day and didn't really do much. Let me get my laptop and have a look at the pictures. My mistake. Tuesday, he was also off. He came here with his dog and we went for a walk around a local reservoir called Burrator, which is beautiful, and then went and saw like friends and families and stuff like that. So that was a really beautiful day as well. Wednesday, I then had a really low-key day here. I wanted to get some workout bits done. I wanted to get some admin done. And so I was like, yeah. There was also a book sale on at my mum's work. And so I went up to that. And so I had a look around and then I did pick up some books. So I'll insert the clip of me having a look around, and then I will also insert a clip of the book haul, and then you'll come back obviously to me. Okay, so as you saw, the book event was massive. There was so many books in the sale. It was just wonderful, but I managed to pick up 4 books, which I'm just so happy with. I was recently watching Florence Harvey, I think, or Flo, video, and she was talking about this book. I hope this finds you well. It's about a woman who would send emails to everyone in the office, and in white writing, so it couldn't be seen, would send like horrible things or passive aggressive things, until one day she got found out and then was being investigated for it by HR, and was kind of, you're following it through kind of her navigating that like life lesson and how she's gonna win the office round and sort out the PR or the HR scandal. So this sounded really interesting and I'm very intrigued to get into this. I am not sure kind of how it is written, but I'm very intrigued to see and just get into this one. So that's really good. I then also picked up the 3rd book in a series, and you might be like, why are you picking up the 3rd book in a series? Because it's a really old series, a bit like the Hunger Games. It is Allegiant by Veronica Roth, which is the 3rd book in the Divergent series. Now I want to read the Divergent series again. I used to have the books, I've got rid of the books, so I'm gonna have to rebuy them. How am I gonna rebuy them? Well, I'm gonna get them in charity shop. So I saw this one. It's in such a good condition. It's slightly sun bleached, but I'm not fussed. It's in a really good condition, and I thought, why don't I pick this one up now, and then I will hunt out for Divergent and Insurgent before I read obviously this one. So although I know it's the 3rd book in a series, I am very happy to get my hands on this book. Another book which I picked up, and the only reason I picked this up was because it's £1, was The Favourites by Lynn Vargo. I really want to read this book. I'm so excited to read this book. I only picked it up because it was £1 because of the sprayed edges. I hate them. I think this is the work edition. I hate these sprayed edges, but it was £1 rather than like the £5 that you would normally pay. So I was like, do you know what? We can look past it and we can get it, because this book sounds so good. I've heard so many good things about it and I just want to kind of understand what the hype's about. So this one, in this book, you're following 2 Olympic ice skaters and following their kind of navigations through life. It's been like reminded to Taylor Jenkins Reid's style writing as well, which is very intriguing. So I'm very excited to get into this one. And the last book I picked up was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This isn't the best condition book, but again, it was £1. Sorry, the doorbell went, so I lost where I was. But I know I'm talking about Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This isn't the best condition book, but it was £1. And again, another book that I really want to get to. And so I thought for £1, why not pick it up? So yeah, these were my finds. I was really happy with the books that I got. And yeah, I will pass you back to me from like 30 seconds ago to carry on with our explanation of what we've done over Easter. After that in the evening, after the book kind of sale, I went for a little walk across our local marina, Plymouth Hoe. And then I went to my best friend's house for book club, which we were reviewing Asking for Andrea. It was such a gorgeous day Wednesday that we then decided, do you know what, actually we're going to quickly review that, and then we're going to drive to a local village, Nos Mayo, and go to one of the pubs there for kind of an evening beer garden. And my niece came with me, we went to the park and everything. It was just such a beautiful day, and we had such a lovely time. On the Thursday, I then hung out with Cassie, which obviously you've seen in a video before. Me and her just like chilled. I can't remember. We did something during the day. Oh, that was it. We had her daughter with us. So we went to the park. I met them and we went to the park for like, I took my lunch and it was sunny but windy. We went for a little walk around the park, and then I was going to go for a run in the evening, but she's actually hurt her leg. So I was looking after her daughter while she went to the hospital, not to the hospital, to the doctors. And we then decided we'll just go for a walk, because I was like, I can't really be bothered to run. She's not allowed to run. So we were like, we'll walk the dogs and just get out for another little walk in the evening. Friday, then I had another wonderful day planned with my boyfriend. We went down to Perranporth. We took his dog down to Perranporth, which was just beautiful. We had such a lovely day. It was a cloudy day, but went down there. We went for a walk across the cliff. We went to the waterfront for food. And then we went for another walk like through the town, got some ice cream, and then went for another walk up the other side of the cliff as well. And his dog is just beautiful. But that was kind of Friday. And then after that, on the weekend, Mum and I got up Saturday, went for my run. I did some errands with my mum before I met my boyfriend for, I'm trying to think what we did on Saturday. What did we do? I went to my boyfriend's rugby. So we went for that. And then we had games night at Cassie's house with her boyfriend, and like mine, we just had like really chilled, boozy evening. So that was a gorgeous Saturday. Before Sunday, then me and the boyfriend, I take a shot for every time I said boyfriend, because I literally haven't done anything but spend my whole Easter with him. We chilled Sunday. We were meant to go and watch my brother play football. We overslept, and I say I overslept. And yeah, we just had a really chilled Sunday. We went for a walk in the evening, or Sunday afternoon. We went back to his house and took the dog for a walk, and then just had a really like chilled evening. We watched Over the Hedge actually, and then he dropped me back to Cassie's house to collect my car from Saturday. And then Monday I had a real chill day here, and then we went to the gym in the evening before he stayed here in the evening on Monday night. So we went to the gym, we did chest and tries, and then on Tuesday, so yesterday, we went back to the gym and we did legs. And so you guys are now like up to date. I've basically just had a really chilled holiday. It's now Wednesday. I've been for a run this morning. I'm heading off to the gym with him in a bit as well. And then we're going for a walk this afternoon. My brother's got football and we're just gonna have a really chilled day. But I just wanted to catch you up. And then I'm hoping I can get some more kind of live commentary up and running as well, because I don't want this vlog just to be insert clips here. So now we're up to date. I'm gonna film the book haul, which you would have already seen now, and then I will check in with you guys later on when we're kind of at the gym. So it is the final day of the Easter holidays, and you guys have had no live vlogging updates. You were meant to. I am really sorry. This video's kind of just gone on a back burner. This week's been, the last couple of weeks have ended up being really busy, really thrown out. I have had a little bit of a mental health dip as well. I ended up getting diagnosed on the Friday with ADHD, which is something that I've been thinking about for a while. I'm not sad about that as such, but it did kind of throw me a little bit on the Friday when I got the official confirmation. And it isn't shocking if you know me in real life and you've seen what I'm like, but it is still a big thing to get diagnosed with and to kind of finally have that label and the thoughts around that. So I ended up just having a bit of a like meltdown day Friday. I did get my nails done, which you will see, they're just yellow with a flower on because she squeezed me in. And I have done lots of bits and pieces at the gym and going off on walks on the cliffs with Matt and his dog. So it's been wonderful. I've had such a lovely Easter holiday. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the first clip, but I actually did get a new job. So I went for an interview and I got the new job, and that will be starting in May, which means that this will be the last half term that I will have. I'm not sure how YouTube is going to look moving forward with the new job. Is it still like feasible for me to be doing 2 videos a week? Do I drop it down to 1 video a week and try and get more content for you, more like vloggy and reading book style? I'm not sure, but we shall see what that looks like moving forward. I'm not starting that until middle of May, so come June time, that will be when you start to see if there is a shift in the channel. But I am very excited and happy about that. It isn't in teaching, so I won't be getting any of the half terms or the time off again, but I will have different time off scheduled throughout the year. So we'll see what that looks like and how that goes. I'm just hoping to get into a little bit more of a better routine. Me and Matt have spoken about kind of what that might look like between the two of us, because it's a new relationship. We want to see each other all the time, but we know that that's not feasible. So yeah, we've just kind of spent as much time as we can do over the last couple of weeks together, and then we're going back into a bit more of a low-key routine before hopefully moving in together by the end of the year, if that works out. But if not, then obviously I know I want to be moved out, so we shall see. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the clips that I've managed to slot in here, there and everywhere. I'm sorry it wasn't kind of the vlog that I had envisioned, but I hope you still have enjoyed the video. And just to see, this is real life for someone. This isn't like a highlight reel. I haven't overly done much. I was meant to get a lot more done, like productivity wise, but I've just been in a bit of a mental health funk. So yeah, I have done what I needed to do in terms of keeping my body healthy, and that is all I can ask. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below any videos you want to see in future. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.